Good morning, principal, teachers, and fellow schoolmates.
Today is the first day of the English week.
You are right. That's why we are going to have English morning assembly or broadcast every day in this week.
Now, who passed the mic to Miss Guan?
Good morning, principal, teachers, and schoolmates. Good morning. I'm happy to speak to you here because today is the first day of the English week. Now, what does it mean by English week? Think about it. It doesn't mean an English assembly every morning. It also means more chances to learn the language outside the classroom. In this week, your teachers have prepared a lot of activities for you to use English. Let me tell you the theme of this year's English week. It is Speak Up, Speak Out. It means you use English to tell us what you think. So we'll have some chances for you to speak English in the campus. Now, before I tell you what you are going to learn during this week, I would like to invite our dear principal, Mr. Ip, to come forth to say a few words to mark the opening of the English week.
Thank you, Ms. Guan. Good morning, teachers and students. I'm happy to be here today to announce that English Week commences. The purpose, as mentioned by Ms. Guan, is to raise your awareness. English is everywhere. English is important in our daily life. Therefore, make sure you speak more. And the second purpose of this week is to maximize the opportunities for you to use English. And the theme of this week, as mentioned, speak more. And one main topic to be discussed is what matters most in school. In fact, all of you have a say regarding school development, school improvement. I expect all of you will express yourselves regarding your views. And in the next few days, I'm sure you will hear a lot of views shared by teachers and students. And the objective of this week definitely is to increase your sense of belonging and your sense of responsibility to the school. This week, the whole English department, including the two panel heads, Ms. Jaffa Kwan, Ms. Carmen Ng, and also all other English teachers and the English ambassadors, they will prepare a lot for you to learn, to enjoy, and therefore make sure all of you will support them and enjoy the process. And make sure you practice more the use of English. And wish you all enjoy this week. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ip. Now, Mr. Ip talked about school improvement just now. Do you notice that in the past few months, we witnessed a lot of improvements being made in the school campus? Do you know who brought these changes? Of course, it is the principal, but he does not make all the decisions by himself. I'm telling you that all of you who have once taken part in our open forum in our last English week did contribute a lot to these changes. So here I would like to take the chance on behalf of all our students to thank Mr. Ip for his prompt following up of all these suggestions made by our students in the open forum. Without the principal's decision, nothing would have changed much this year. Now, talking about what matters most, I have invited another important person in the school to talk about what really matters to him in Ho Fuk Tong College. Now, let me invite Mr. V.P. Leung to come forth. I would like to talk to him about how he sees improvement in Ho Fuk Tong College.
Hi, good morning, Ms. Guan.
Good morning, Mr. Leung. Now, can you tell students what matters to you most here?
I think the most important matter is learning.
Ah, yes. School as a place for learning. So learning is important. Now, talking about learning, do you mean that students should learn more effectively or teachers should learn more themselves?
I think learning can be divided into two levels.
Mm-hmm.
The first level is the acquisition of knowledge.
Yes.
For example, the student get the knowledge from the teachers, newspapers and internet, something like that.
Right.
And the second level is about how to learn more effectively and efficiently.
Yes.
Yes.
That's not easy, right? Learning more effectively and learning more easily. I think all of you would like to learn more easily. Then would you like to give us some suggestions on how we can learn more effectively?
I think we need to be more patient in the lesson because
You mean teachers?
Yeah, especially the teachers.
Right.
And students are very come from very different classes, and
yes.
so they have a different ability to learn. So we need to pay more patience to them and
yes.
teach them more slowly and slowly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So teachers should slow down the pace so that everyone could be able to understand. You are right. Then, talking about learning more easily, is there any ways that students can learn like mathematics? Because I know you teach mathematics.
Yes.
How can they learn mathematics more easily?
I think practice makes perfect.
You are right.
Yes. You need to do more exercise and do more extra activities. For
yes.
example, you need to participate in many activities organized by the mathematics club.
Yes.
And also, for example, this week, there are lots of activities organized by the English department. So take this opportunity to talk to the teacher, students and staff also.
Yes.
So we can learn from them,
yes.
from each other.
You are right. So practice makes perfect. It applies to learning English as well. Now, today you have a lot more chances to practice English. So do listen carefully at lunch A because our principal would be interviewed by some students about school improvement, how to make the school better. So listen carefully, junior form students in particular. Now, you said that there are a lot of extracurricular activities being held at the school, right?
Right.
Maybe you would like to take this chance to promote the maths extracurricular activities as well.
Yes, there are lots of activities organized by math department. For example, every Friday we will have a lots of math fun
games?
Yeah.
I've seen them.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
There are lots of students over the staff room 1, outside the staff room 1. So
okay.
Please enjoy the game. So.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's talk to you later.
Okay,
Mr.
thank you.
Mr. Leung, sorry.
Oh.
Now, talking about extracurricular activities, after you have joined the maths activities, go into the front line because it is always open to you during lunchtime. Now, before I tell you more about today's activity, I would like to invite some senior form students to come back to school early this afternoon just to listen to the principal and see how he's going to tell you his plan of school improvement. Now, this afternoon at Lunch B, we'll also have some game stores for all of you to play. Now, I'm not going to tell you what stores you will have because if you were attentive enough last day 6, you should have seen a lot of our EAs showing you the stores. And then, apart from stores, we also have some EAs interviewing different students in the campus. So, if you see anybody coming forth to you, don't run away. Just speak English. They will give you a chop. And by the end of the week, we'll give you prizes. Okay, so do participate. And then, during English week, we'll have different activities at lunch B. So do pay attention every morning because Mr. Wilson and all the EAs will show up in the morning time and tell you what's going to happen in the rest of the day. Enjoy the week. That's all for today. Thank you.
That's all for today's morning broadcast.
Thank you very much.